Hello ladies, it's Mandy. How are you guys doing today? Hey, as you're coming on, say hello and tell me where you're from. And today we're going to work with some watermelon. So we're going to make this easy, super easy sweet summer watermelon banner tag. You know, this is just from Dollar Tree, and I just gave it my own little paint twist on it. So now we're going to make a little design out of it. So as you're jumping on, like I said, tell me where you're from, and the important question is, do you salt your watermelon or no salt on your watermelon? I need some salt, so I like to salt my watermelon. But let me get this up real quick, and so I can just see your comments, and then we'll get started. We're going to do a fun little pattern first. You know that I'm loving the patterns right now, just to make your project a little bit yours and unique. And then we're going to go to the watermelon design. So thanks for joining. And as always, guys, if you have questions, let me know in the comments, or you can just send me a direct message, and I'll always get back to everybody. So thanks for joining. I'm going to put this up here while we do the pattern first, and we're just going to do it on the whole thing. And guys, this is, I think it's called the woven pattern. I'll have all the supplies up in the down in the comments when we get done. So guys, if you want to make your own, you just go to Dollar Tree, get you a little sign. They always have something, right? They might not have a banner, but they always have something that you can use. Or you can just use something from my shop. My online shop has like little palette boards, chalkboards, really cute, and then you can just reuse them. So, but then I'll put the rest of the comments that you can get from my online shop and shipped directly to your house. So, really convenient for everybody. Let's see if this is going to work out. Let me get this on here and get all the air bubbles out, and then we can get our design going. I think that's going to be good enough. So always good enough for the person that's creating it, right? And when you start out with your paste, guys, just make sure that's kind of like a yogurt-like sour cream consistency. If not, just go ahead and put a little bit of water in there, distilled water, because the distilled water just makes sure that it doesn't mold on you. And so just kind of get it mixed up, and you really do want it smoother. A, it saves more of your paste, and B, it goes on nicer on your projects. So, and don't worry about using too much on your projects, because you can always get it, take up the excess with your squeegee. So if you're new today, type in new. I welcome my newbies. Guys, this is something that's fairly new to the crafting world. So it's really not, you think it's kind of a stencil, but it's even better. So I love to craft and do different things, from scrapbooking to painting furniture. You know, I'm not much into like sewing and knitting and that kind of stuff. That takes I think a patience that I don't have. But this product's fairly new, and it's something you can only get on my online store. And what makes it so great in my book is the fact that it's easy. It makes your crafting so easy. So I have sold my furniture in like boutiques and things for many years, and I was always looking for something that I could do for smalls, to make it easy to create smalls along with my furniture, because my furniture was awesome. But being able to kind of create like a cohesive design and home interior work was kind of a challenge for me, because I really couldn't, the stencils were hard to use, right? And I really couldn't hand draw anything. I could just paint. And if you're a painter, you kind of know what I'm talking about. but this product's fairly new. It's only been out in the market for about 2 years, and it's crushing it, girls. I mean, it is awesome. I mean, they come out, we have over like 250 designs, and they come out with new designs all the time. So just let me, I took off the excess of my paste so I could reuse it, and then we're just going to, I love this design. And this is limited quality, guys, so when this one sells out, it's out. So it's going to be sold out. And look how beautiful that turned out. This up here. This is what I've been doing this for quite a while now, and I never get old. I never get tired of the what comes out, right? So always, like, look how clean and crisp that is. That's a silk screen transfer, and that's what it does for you. You know, if you're using a stencil, they're kind of hard to use, and they're not very flexible, and these transfers just make your life simple and easy. Hey guys, thanks for joining. But if you guys have questions about them, you know, always feel free to ask me what you like and what you don't like. If you have some ideas, I talk to people all the time that already have crafts going, and they want to kind of know if they can incorporate this product in with it. So, and guys, it dries fairly quick. So just get your hair, if you want it dry faster, just get your hair dryer out, and then it will dry real quick. Okay, so this is what we call a layered transfer, which is probably considered one of our more advanced deals. Honestly, we don't have an advanced product, but it does take a little bit more. This has the 1 and 2, so you know this one goes first, so it's layering the transfer to create the design that you want. But we have different techniques and things. I guess we could call them advanced, but nothing's really advanced. You just have to kind of get used to it being sticky, and once you're kind of used to that, it's a lot of fun. It can be really fun. So I'm just going to kind of take this and actually just kind of tilt it just a little bit and get it down, and I want to see if, yeah, that's going to be plenty of room. So we're just going to do it in our red, and I think this is called Candy Apple Red, and we have about like 30 different paste colors. I almost thought about doing it like in a pink and like light green, but you know, watermelon's the best when it's red, right? So do you guys like to put salt on your watermelon? Have I already asked that? I'm a salt girl. I like my salt on my watermelon. But when we were younger, my mom and dad would always bring out the watermelon to our picnics and just eat it right off they'd put it in the chest and have it ice cold, right? Ooh, that was good. You just eat it right off the rind. That's when it was good. That's when you knew life was good, when you had a good Texas watermelon. So we're just gonna do, oh wait. Oh, I think I've already kind of messed up, but we're not gonna worry about it because I can go over it with the green. So I just I should have my rind green. Yeah, that was me talking and not paying attention. But what we're gonna do is I'm going to just go over it with the green. So I'm gonna pick up the red, and then we'll go back over it with green. So just keep that in mind. Don't do what Mandy does and talk too much and forget what she's doing. Oh, get some more of this off. And I'll probably just ombre it since I got the red where I wanted the green. So put some more water in here. How's your Monday, guys, going? How's your Monday going, guys? Fairly good. No complaints here, except I just messed up my watermelon just a little bit. Maybe. we'll get it right. Okay, we're gonna see how this turns out for me. So you probably need to be a little bit more careful about this one. Too funny. And I got that. I don't want to put that back into my green jar, so I'm going to just put it on a wet wipe here. Okay. Let me see how that's going to look. We might have to do some repairs here. We'll see. I think it's gonna be fine. Like it's a little messy. I think we'll do some more green here. Just get the green on there. I think I could just, now that red's a little bit more dry, yeah. I'm just putting over the green to kind of cover up my mistake. So keep that in mind if you want to do the true watermelon. Okay, let me do it over here too. Okay, it's working now. I'm gonna put the excess back in there. Put some more green over here that as it dries. Oh, see? Can't mess up a project. You just gotta figure out how to work it. Okay. Now let's try this and then we'll put the top over it. Do you guys like to have watermelon on 4th of July? That's my favorite. Like, I don't think it's 4th of July unless we have watermelon with it. Put this up and show you. You can probably see some of the areas where I put it, the red where the green was going to be, but it's not glaring after right now. And once I get the other little parts in, I think they'll be fine. And I'm going to do those white. Or maybe I'll do them black. I almost think I want to put my transfer back on just to get the red, another color of the red. I think I do. I think I'm going to wipe this off just real quick and I'm going to put it back on just to give the red a little bit more red. So when you're done, you guys, normally when I'm done, I just take it over my sink and wash it up. But you can clean up your transfers with just a Lysol disinfectant wipe. And then, you know, just put them back on your backer sheet and you can have them to create again. So you can create up to like 12 different, you know, 12 different designs because these you can use these about a dozen times. Now, do most designers get more? Yes, they do. So, more use out of them, they do. As long as you take care of them, they'll take care of you guys. So I just want to put some more red on there because you can kind of see the other design behind it. So I'm just gonna do this. But and then I'll hold on. Take that off because I'm gonna have to put that back on there. Okay, let's see if I can be a hot mess like some more today. over there. Okay, I'm just gonna line this up, and I just want some more red, just so it doesn't, just so it will cover up the actual design that I put on there. Okay, now put it down. Make sure you got your little, there's some little seeds in there too. So it's easy to line back up and get another coat on there. So, and now let's see what this looks like. And guys, I always do like my, I kind of get everything in my head, and then I just come on and do them. So you guys kind of learn along with me what you like and what you don't like, and just have fun with it. I mean, my big thing when I come on here is I just want to have fun. So as long as I'm having fun, I'll keep coming on and enjoying myself, enjoying my project, inspiring you guys to have the epoxiest nests. Oh, much better, much better. It needed that extra layer. Let me show you. So it needed more color. That red did. Perfect. Okay. Now I'm trying to think if I want to do. What do you guys think? Do you think we should do? This goes on top of it. Do you think we should do this in white, or do you think we should do it in black? I'm debating what colors I should do it in. Let me put this off to the side. My mess. Let's see. Let me let it dry. While it's drying, I'll figure it out. I think I'm gonna do it in white. I think I'm gonna do this part in white and this part in black. I don't know. I keep going back and forth on that one. Okay, now let's see. Let that dry. Let me get the black out. Okay, let's do. I don't think it's gonna. I don't think the black's gonna show up too well in the red. That's what I'm afraid of. So we could. I'll do it all in white because I know it will show up in the white. Okay. Now they have these little registration marks. So if I were to use that on the first one, I could easily line it up with the with this, but since I didn't use them, I'm gonna have to kind of guesstimate where it's gonna go. So that's the start of it. So this one, let me see. Okay. We're just going to go with it. And then I'm going to have to just put it on my. Okay. We're going to guesstimate that's it. And just cross our fingers. But I'm going to be really, I'm just going to put it like this little marks here. I'm just going to put it on the green part because some of it wants to go off the green part. So I'm just going to be careful about where I put it. So this one does take a little more concentration. Some of them that that we have are just super easy. They don't really take a whole lot of thinking. You just put it on there and put your paste on and get done, which is what we call like one and done. But this one takes a little bit more thinking, I guess. honestly, I have to tell you, I like the ones where I don't have to think, that I can just really create. You know, I have a Cricut maker or whatever, but it just took too much time. Like, it's so nice to be able just to get on and create, and with these guys, you just kind of you know, get something in your head and go with it. So we're gonna see how this one turns out. Okay. Oh, my sweet summer. I need to put that down because it. What happened was it dried, so the paste dried a little bit before I pulled it up. So it came up with the paste came up with my transfer. So to keep from happening, you'd want to just kind of pull it up before it dries. But if you don't, just see how I sprayed it down just a little bit, and then put some fresh paste on there, and make sure. And that should fix it. So we're learning all kinds of tricks on this one, which is fine. I'd much rather you guys learn from me. The tea didn't want to come out, so hold on. Okay, now. Sweet summer. Okay. That no matter what, everything's fixable. Oh. Let's see. I'm going to fix this because some of my. There we go. Let's see what this does. And I have a little bit of mess over here on my S, so I'm just going to take, our top paste, guys, is water soluble, so just remember that, you know, it just takes a little bit of, if you have a spot that you mess up on, just take a little bit of a damp cloth and bring it up, okay? So, let's see. Let me dry this, and then we're going to do some of the rind again. Okay. That's all pretty dry. So I'm just going to put this down, and I'm going to get these 3 little rinds again. They pulled up on me. Hopefully. Oh, I need to be able to see them. Okay. Let's see. Oh. It's white paste on white, so it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. Just kind of take some water to get it going. Get it dried off there. There we go. Okay, now we can see. Maybe. Okay, some more white. I know it's humid, so I think just remember that the humidity might affect how your paint's drying and all that good stuff too. So, and it's chalk paste, so it's like a mixture between old school chalk paint, or old school chalk and chalk paint. So, it's pretty easy to work with. Like, it's not, once you kind of get used to it, you're going to be able to correct how you're working with it. So it's pretty much like semi-permanent. So if it gets, basically if it gets dried on something you don't want, you can just take some water and get it off. But if it, hold on. There. Just trying to correct some of my rhymes over here. Hopefully I didn't get too far off there. Okay, that's good enough. That actually looks like it has some on there. So let's put it that way. There we go. Okay, so this one, it wasn't that hard. So just make sure you get all your paste off your hands before you touch the rest of your project. So you don't, you know, if you're messy like me, you don't get all over the place. Okay. Today was not a normal day. Today was a Monday. That was the Mondayest craft project ever. Usually everything goes really smooth. I have it all planned out in my head. But I do like it when things don't go as planned, because then you learn from me, right? You learn that the project can be saved. You learn, you know, that and how to save it. So like that one, the paste did dry on the transfer, and they're silkscreen transfers, guys. So there's actually a screen there, and if your paste dries on your screen because you left it on there too long, I really think the humidity's got this one kind of messed up. This day messed up. But if you leave it on there too long and it dries on your screen, when you go to pull it up, that's what's going to happen. It's going to pull up your chalk paste as well. So I just put a little water in my jars just to kind of keep it fresh for when I open it up next time. I also kind of go around the edges, guys, and clean off the tops there. Get it back down into my jar. And like I said, guys, it's chalk paste, so don't ever throw anything away. Just put it back where it's got some moisture, and you'll get your use out of it, I promise. So, and if you kind of get it off the top there, like that, even just take your disinfectant wipe, especially if you're not using it as much as, you know, like I do for my projects, obviously, but after each use, if you do squirt a little water in there, clean up the top, try to get as much paste down the bottom. That'll make more of an airtight seal for you, and be able to use it longer. Okay, I was going to do one more thing. Got me off track. Okay, make sure my hands are clean. So, scissors. Okay, I'm just going to put some beads here at the top to go with our project here. And just gonna tie it here over the side and make it kind of a cute little tie. So there we go. We've got a little banner with some fresh watermelon. Oops. Okay. Tie that to the side. And you could put ribbon, you could put, you know, whatever kind of embellishments that you want to make it yours. But now, that's all there is to it. So super simple. So two things to keep in mind for this project is you want to make sure you don't make your rind red. You want to make sure that you pull this off before it dries, right? So an easy way to do that is basically, I should have lifted, when I did this, I should have lifted the Sweet Summer off and then put my transfer back down to do the rind. Especially if you think you're doing it during a hot summer day, that would have been it. So really cute. I love the pattern the most, and like I said, this is a limited quantity pattern, so I wanted to come on and show you what it looked like and let you guys get it before it's gone. And as always, guys, if you have questions or comments, just drop them down below or send me a direct message. And if you want to become a club member, just type in club, but that's really kind of like our monthly membership that you get. You get Happy Mail you get Happy Mail each month for a craft project. Super fun. It's $19.99 a month, and you get a transfer, an 8.5 by 11 transfer with 3 paste packets to craft with. And then if you want to do what I'm doing, guys, how much fun is it to go to a store and use a 40% off coupon for one item? Can you imagine being able to go through a store and be able to pick out everything you want for 40% off? That's what you get when you actually join our team. So if you're interested in getting discounts and just be rewarded, have a rewarding hobby, you know, like I always say, we have a great bunch of ladies that are designers, and then lost my train of thought there. But if you want to join, just type in join, and I'll get you all the information that you need. But it's just fun, and you can do it that's where I was going. You can do it as a hobbyist or as a designer, as a business. So, you know, whatever you want to do is up to you guys. But I mean, it's just fun to go to the store and get 40% off, right? So just keep that in mind. And I appreciate you guys joining this Monday, and I hope you guys have a awesome Monday, and that all your craft projects turn out exactly the way you're supposed to. And happy chalking, guys. Bye.